Hey ladies, Tequila here again from Southern Twang. This is day 2 of my hysterectomy recovery. So we're going to be doing some more real talk today. Like I said, it's day 2. I just underwent a hysterectomy. If you haven't checked out the first video, please do so. So I just want to thank you again for tuning in. So you know it's going to be some real talk today because I'm in my pajamas and I don't even have a bra on. So, hey. Yesterday I talked about like how it was after I came out of the procedure in the hospital. Today I want to focus more on the feelings that I'm feeling physically as a result of having the procedure. So I think the first thing that I want to talk is like this weird sensation when you have to pee. And some of you, I know that you probably already have gone through a hysterectomy, so you can weigh in on this issue if you remember how it felt for you. That it just kind of feels like my bladder is not emptying out all the way. And it's like a tingling sensation. It's kind of hard to explain. So like, you know, sometimes it may take about, I don't know, 15 minutes just to sit on the toilet to kind of, you know, move around and maneuver and try to get all of it out at once, because if not, I'll be back in there in like 10 minutes feeling like, you know, I just can't hold it. So I don't know if that's because the bladder, you know, has been disturbed in the procedure and it's just trying to, you know, find an equilibrium, get back to where it was, and it's irritated. I don't know. So if you could help me understand that, please leave a comment below. Another thing that I want to talk about is just yesterday, I left off telling you that I was drinking my DIY fruit and vegetable juice that I blend up in my Vitamix blender. And I was, you know, like any minute now I'm gonna, you know, have a bowel movement. And like a few minutes after I made that video, it happened. So I just wanted to share that with you guys in case you wanted to know. When you're taking narcotics such as hydrocodone, any of these pain relievers, they can bind you up. And when I say bind you up, that means that they can constipate you. So you want to do something that is going to unbind you. And you know, I wanted to do something natural. I didn't want to have anything to do with laxatives or anything like that. So I know that I have great results from taking my DIY juice. Just, you know, taking it when there's nothing going on in my life medically. And so it didn't let me down. Now, I've been a little lazy today and I didn't get up and blend or have someone blend that for me. But I definitely will have that for tomorrow because I don't want to, you know, go too long without having, you know, a BM. One thing that I didn't talk about yesterday is the different types of hysterectomy. Now, when I say the different types, what I mean is a partial versus a full hysterectomy. And so I'm just going to take this heating pad off. This is my trusty friend. I just have it draped over my stomach because I feel that just provides some relief for me, but it's getting a little hot. So back to what I was saying. So my doctor let me know that a lot of women, they have it wrong. She said that a lot of women think that if you are not getting your ovaries taken out in the hysterectomy, that it's a partial. But she says that in a full hysterectomy, they take out your uterus and they take out your cervix. And that is what determines whether it's a full or a partial. So in my hysterectomy, I had them leave in the ovaries because your girl is only 35 and I was not ready to go through menopause. Not at all. I've seen it in my family members and it's not a pretty thing, and I do not want to have anything to do with that for as long as possible. So and plus I didn't have like any major issues. Some women have, you know, precancerous cells or things like that, or they may even have cancer, ovarian cancer or cervical cancer. So they encouraged them to go ahead and take all of that out. But I didn't have those issues. So thankfully I did have the option to leave my ovaries in. So even with them being in, I still had a full hysterectomy because my cervix was removed, and my as well as my uterus. Now again, to those ladies who have gone through the process, it kind of left me with some questions. I haven't gone back yet for my post-op visit with my doctor, but I'm wondering, like, are you more susceptible to, you know, different types of infections without your cervix? Because I thought of the cervix as kind of like your protector. Protected is like the passageway, the gatekeeper to the uterus. And now that it's gone, it's like, it seems like I'll be more susceptible, you know, once I heal, to say urinary tract infections or things like that. So if you have an answer to that, you know, again, leave that comment down below. I'm more than happy to hear what you have to say. Trying to think of what else. I had some little notes here, things that I wanted to cover, but I'm feeling still pretty good today. I haven't had to take my pain meds around the clock, so that's a good thing. I've been just stretching them out as long as possible, and if I feel like, you know, I'm headed down the road of, you know, maybe feeling a little bit of pain, I go ahead and take them. The doctor also has me on what is this? It is cephalexin, so I'm pretty sure that's generic for something. I don't know what kind, but that's definitely an antibiotic that I'm on for 7 days. I've just been, you know, drinking a lot of water, taking it easy, not lifting anything. I still have the staples in. Like I told you, I go back in a couple days to get that out. So that's pretty much all for my day 2. Everything is going well. I did try last night. I was sleeping so well after I kicked my husband out because he snores really loud, so I had to kick him out of bed so I could sleep. Anyway. But I was like, man, I wonder, like, can I sleep on my stomach? You know, will that help maybe to help me to pass some gas out, you know, some of that CO2 that they put in me. So I did it a little bit. It didn't feel awful, but at the same time, I wasn't comfortable. I felt like maybe I might be, you know, disturbing something. So I just kind of rolled over on my side. But it does feel kind of weird, like, because I've been sleeping on my back mostly. Normally, I'm a stomach sleeper. So I've been sleeping on my back, and I've noticed that when I roll over to my side, it feels like a discomfort, kind of like my organs are shifting or something. It's really weird, but it's not a good feeling sensation. It's a little bit painful, and I'm wondering, like, what is that, you know, caused by? So when that happens, I kind of just shift back to my back because I feel like everything is more in place when I'm on my back. So that's it. I know I've said that before, but that's all for day 2 of my recovery. Join me back tomorrow for day 3. Leave those comments and questions down below. And that's all. Make sure that you subscribe. And if you feel that this is valuable to someone that you know, then share it. Thanks for watching.